Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett says Governor Bryan of the Virgin Islands can request entry into the U.S. Customs Zone, ending new duty requirements on packages to the states. But Government House says that isn't true. Good day from the Virgin Islands. I'm Brian Loudon, and this is a VI Update. At a Monday briefing, spokesperson Richard Mota Jr. said the exclusion was set by Congress in the Tariff Act of 1930, and only Congress has the authority to change it, not the governor and not even the President of the United States. So who's right? Let's break it down. Here's the law. When the United States bought the Virgin Islands in 1917, Congress kept it outside the customs zone. That separation was confirmed in the Tariff Act of 1930. Because of that, every package or shipment between the Virgin Islands and the continental U.S. is treated as an import or export. That's why the new executive order ending the $800 de minimis exemption hits so hard. What can the governor do? He can ask, through negotiations with the White House or federal agencies, for waivers or temporary exemptions. Plaskett points to her work earlier this year when she helped secure relief from federal port fees as proof that this can work. What can the president do? Only so much. Presidential executive orders can tweak how laws are applied, but they can't and aren't meant to overturn something like the Tariff Act of 1930. What can Congress do? Congress is the only body with the clear legal power to add the Virgin Islands to the customs zone, and the Supreme Court agrees. Congress could change the VI's customs zone with a single amendment, just like they did for Puerto Rico decades ago. And why is this going to matter? For residents, joining the customs zone would end duties on shipments to and from the states, saving households and small businesses money and complications. For the local government, it would mean losing control over customs duties, one of the few revenue streams written into local law, and the weakening incentives under the EDC and other programs that bring business investments. Unique opportunities like the USVI ship registry and ports themselves would change. For Congress, it's a political question. Do they treat the Virgin Islands more like Puerto Rico, more like a state, or preserve the Virgin Islands' current status for revenue and autonomy? Do they make an exemption, or do they ignore the problem altogether? Either way, Virgin Islanders can't ignore the problem, and neither can their government. The only thing I know about the solution is it will come from everyone working together instead of lobbying blame. What I want to know from you in the comments is, should our leaders push for short-term waivers to cut shipping costs, or take the bigger gamble, which probably needs some deeper consideration, lobby Congress to change the Virgin Islands status in the customs zone entirely, knowing it could upend the way our economy currently works? Tell me what you think and how we should move forward with the tariffs in the comments. For now, the law is clear. Only Congress can change the customs status. Others can only ask nicely. But the debate is whether people of the VI should even want them to, when a lot of questions are still unanswered. I'm Brian Loudon. This is your Virgin Islands Update. Your islands, your news, our reporting.